And I'm back. So hello everybody, DarkPhoenix Gaming here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 2. Last time we left off, we just finished up our little meeting on the Citadel with the Council, who were, let's be honest, worse than fucking useless to us. And we also met Kasumi, who I maintain is one of the most entertaining characters in the entire goddamn game. So now, we have a couple of missions we're going to be going on. I'm going to do a few of the minor ones right now, and then we will go off and do Kasumi's mission in Beckenstein to help her out. First, there's a few others I want to do. We'll be exploring the Normandy crash site and doing the Firewalker missions first. First, the Normandy crash site. So let's do that. Normandy crash site. And yeah, I know there's plenty of places that I could go mining for resources and such, but I've already decided that I am going to do my mining off camera, just because, to be perfectly honest, the mining in this game is boring as crap, and I don't want to have to put up with that. So let's detect that anomaly.
Scans have found something.
Scans confirm the wreckage of the SSV Normandy on the planet's surface. No life signs or mechanical activity detected. Stable landing zone located amid the crash site. So let's land and check it out. And this is another one of the DLCs for this game, in addition to Kasumi and Zaid. And it's one I quite like because the Normandy crash site's always been a rather nice one for me, just because I like how BioWare takes the chance to give you a sense of closure about what happened to the first Normandy during this game. Even though you're trying to stop the collectors and save basically millions, if not billions, of humans, you still take the time for the little things, like seeing what happened to your old ship and everything. And I just love how they can take the time to do the little things like that in among everything else. It's kind of nice. And there's the Mako. I gotta admit, though, I'm not particularly fond of the Mako. Just because I was terrible at using it. We have plenty of collectionating to do right now. And we're looking for like 20 dog tags or something that's supposed to be scattered around here, because there are about 20 crew members or so missing. And then we want to place a monument to everybody. But we've got plenty of exploration to do first before any of that. And yes, oh, the memories. I did quite love Mass Effect 1. It was one of my favorite games thus far. I mean, don't get me wrong, the game had its problems, and it was definitely not perfect. But it was still one of my favorites. And the Mass Effect series is always going to be up there for favorite games for me, even though the Witcher games are arguably more favorite for me. Datapad, what's this? True 1. Unrecoverable data. Spoke to the commander about this. I corrupt all these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. Especially that damned Asari and a Quarian? What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? Oh dear. I think we found Navigator Presley's diary. As those of you who remember Mass Effect 1 will remember Navigator Presley, and I'm afraid he was a bit of a racist. Yeah, as much as people like to rag on Ashley for being a space racist, I would argue that, at least in the early stages of the game, Navigator Presley was even more racist than most people think Ashley is. He was quite honestly a bigot early on. Entry 2. Data recovered with the Quarian. It seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would unrecoverable data babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. Entry 3, unrecoverable data, blah 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 blah, for a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past entries in this journal. Unrecoverable data. How blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy, corrupt. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I am proud to say I would die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. And that's kind of nice. You can sort of see the progression in that of Presley becoming, well, to be blunt, less of a bigot. And I do like the way they do that, really. It's quite nice. But now we have some more explorinating to do. That's 3 of 20 dog tags. We need to collect 20 of 20. 4 of 20. So I'm making a point to collect all of the dog tags. Seeing as there's a few people in the Normandy crew that are unaccounted for, we are definitely making the point to get all of these tags. And that'll be another one. So, break the crate as well, I guess, is the order of business here. Dog tag alert. That's another one. I see a crate over there that may be breakable. Eventually, perhaps. I want to check out over here first. Yep, there's a doggy tag. Woof woof. Aw, it's the bridge where we saved Joker's ass when he was too damn stubborn to butt out on his own at the start of the game. Good times. Good times. Damn it, this is kind of sad, honestly. I miss the old Normandy. I mean, the Cerberus recreation of the Normandy is nice and all, but I miss our version of the Normandy from Mass Effect 1. It's not the same. I don't care how much they make it look like it's not the same Normandy, and I kind of miss the old one. Call me sentimental, but I really wish we could have saved the Normandy at the start of the game. That would have been so nice. I mean, I know you can't, but I just wish it was possible. I know, I'm a sentimental idiot with things like this. Can't help it. Let's wreck another box and get a dog tag. That's half of them. And there's one down here. What I caught a glimpse of. That'll put us at 11. I'll keep on looking. I'm not leaving this planet until we get all the dog tags. I'm telling you that right now. Presley's datapad again. Would like to find more dog tags. Come on. Can I find me some more doggy tags, please? Please? Question mark? Bit of element 0. Can never go wrong with a bit of that. Especially when we need to get upgrades for the ship and the like. I see a dog tag. Woof woof. Arf, arf, arf. Okay, that joke's getting old now, isn't it? $12.20. I think I see the shimmer of another one over this way. And I won't be placing that monument until we get them all. 13. Now let's check in here. Yeah. I can't help but just glance at the different pieces of the Normandy strewn all over and be kind of sad, honestly. Like, I know it's just pieces of a ship now, but I miss the old Normandy. I do. A lot of good memories on this ship, and now it's just space wreckage. I don't mind telling you, it's a little depressing to see this. It really is. Okay, 5 more dog tags to go. And yeah, this Normandy crash site mission has always been something I found to be more than a little upsetting. 16 down, 4 to go. Let's find those last few tags. I see another one over here. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cerberus. You can replicate the physical appearance of a ship and improve on its design and everything. But even you can't replicate the memories and feelings of a ship, even with all the credits in the universe. This new Normandy is never going to be the same as the old one. But at least we can make sure the crew members that didn't make it out alive are remembered. That's the least we can do, I think. But now we've got 2 dog tags that need to be collected. Come on, I gotta find them. Two down. 2 left for us to get down. Come on. Come on, guys. Where are them dog tags? Come on, let's find them. I don't know where these dog tags are supposed to be at. I'm just gonna basically have to look around until I find them. It seems. As this is just locating collectibles right now. Guess it's not like they're marked on the map. We gotta find the things. Manually, too. Only way to go about this. It's not like we have some mysterious psychic knowledge of where they are, after all. So we do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, there's not gonna be anything in there, it doesn't look like. Now let's look over in this direction. I already checked here. Just had to be sure I hadn't missed anything. And it turns out I did miss something right here. That's dog tag 19, and there's now just one left that we have to find. And I found it. Yeah. Ashley. Damn it, game. Now I'm missing her. I really am. I'm sure Shepard is too. This is just bringing back all sorts of bad memories of how we had to sacrifice Ashley on Vermeer. Damn it, game. Why do you have to do this to me? Why are you hitting me in all the feels and reminding me of the depressing shit? Alright. Let's place this monument and go back to the new Normandy. Yeah, let's just go home. This is all kinds of sad and depressing, because I just keep remembering all the good times we had with the old Normandy in Mass Effect 1. It's all kinds of sad, really. Let's get out of here before I cry. That's kind of sweet that the money that we got out of this mission is from the Alliance rather than from Cerberus. It's kind of nice, seeing as this was a personal request from Admiral Hackett, that the Alliance would pay us for the mission. I really appreciate the little details like that. It's kind of nice. But now, on to our next objective. We'll come back there for some mining in between videos.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Shut up. Fuel depot. That. And then we'll go off for the Firewalker mission. Let's do this. Time to walk on some fire. Firewalker, MSV Rosalie.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, let's scan for her. Scanny McScan scan.
Probe away. I have found something.
Good. We've located the Hammerhead exploration vehicle and show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of Doctors Case and Oloy. Let's land on the planet and get this mission underway. And this is the first time in this game, before the Overlord DLC, that we'll get to make use of the Hammerhead. And the Hammerhead itself is kind of a mixed blessing, if I'm honest. We'll take Garrison Morden, I suppose. Actually, fuck that. We'll take Garrison Kasumi. Because Kasumi. Yeah, the Hammerhead's kind of a mixed blessing, if I'm honest. I'll give Kasumi Deadly Shadow Strike right away. And 1 point in Overload and 1 point in Master Thief. That'll do us. Yeah. It's kind of a mixed blessing, to be perfectly honest, because, well, it is a lot more maneuverable than the Mako, and better in that ways. Unfortunately, the Hammerhead has some other problems that make it worse in different ways than the Mako was. You'll see what I mean.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Oloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Yeah, you're going to see what I mean when I say it's worse in different ways. It's better in some ways, but worse in others, is basically what I'm trying to say. So now, puzzle solved. Really just a formality in a lot of cases. Let's get this thing open. and get ourselves the hammerhead. The design may be giving you some ideas on why it's better or worse. But you'll see soon enough, even if you have to wait for the Overload DLC to see.
Infantry fighting vehicle.
Yes.
This is your onboard VI. Mission objectives located.
And as you can see, it's pretty mobile. Unfortunately, that mobility comes at a price. The price in question being the fact that it can't take punishment nearly as well as the Mako could. In other words, what I'm trying to say with this is that the problem that the Hammerhead has is the exact opposite of the one the Mako had. The Hammerhead is a lot more controllable and a lot more mobile than the Mako was, as a result of its small size and the fact that it is partially a hover vehicle. But one of the problems that you get as a result of that mobility is that it doesn't have nearly the same level of armor plating that the Mako does. And what results from this is that the Hammerhead cannot take anywhere near the same amount of punishment. And it's a lot easier to die in the Hammerhead than it is in the Mako in the first game. In other words, it solves one problem by creating another. Not exactly the kind of situation you want, is it? Because generally, when you solve a problem, you don't want to do that by creating a problem to take the old problem's place. That generally does not work out too well. That said, I do enjoy using the Hammerhead a lot more than I did the Mako in the first game. And traversing steep ledges and stuff like this is a billion times easier in the Hammerhead than it is in the Mako. Part of that, though, I will admit, is that I'm just a lot better with fast-moving mobile vehicles in games like this than I am with something like the Mako, which handles like a drunk truck driver. But really, I would like something that was both more mobile and able to take a bit of punishment if I had the option. But that's not available to us right now. Unfortunate as that may be. So, we'll have to make do with the Hammerhead. Like I said, I'm not opposed to it. I just wish it could actually take a hit and be more mobile. But that's kind of like asking to have your cake and eat it a little bit now, isn't it? so I guess we'll have to put up with a lot of the substandard functions in this thing. Right up there, I see. Get our asses over here. Let's not try and jump in. Let's not try to jump gaps that we have no chance of crossing, even with this thing, shall we? And let's get our data. Yep, that'll be all of them. So let's get back to the Normandy with our new toy. Because this thing is awesome enough that I want to keep it. We're leaving this place now. Hammerhead acquired, found the wreckage, recovered research data, a tiny smidgen of experience, and about 15,000 credits. Back to the Normandy, I think. Now, we have 3 separate Firewalker missions. I'm going to do them all before we take any further steps with the Kasumi mission. Prototype recovered from Project Firewalker. Good work on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece, Commander. It will prove useful. Also, the data recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contained significant intel on a few planets that Dr. Case and Dr. Oloy investigated. EDI has added the locations to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Despite Dr. Case's obvious instability, he's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. If you salvage more of his logs or journals, it would greatly help our efforts. We still don't know how Geth are tracking Dr. Case, so be careful. Why would I want to help fucking Cerberus' efforts? It's more likely we're sending them fake data or cooking recipes or something, because we enjoy fucking with them. Normandy crash site data received. From Admiral Hackett. Commander Shepard, the Alliance was grateful to receive the information you found at the Normandy's crash site, and we've sent it out to the affected families. By finding those dog tags, you have provided peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. I thank you on their behalf. Well, no problem. Glad I could help, and glad I could do something that wasn't for fucking Cerberus for a change. Now let's go do a couple more Firewalker missions, I think.
We have used half our fuel.
Okay. I'll fuel up again real quick, and then we can take off and do the first of these Firewalker missions. 1,000 fuel. Plot a jump. Firewalker artifact collection. Go now. I'm just basically gonna do all the Firewalker missions before we head to Beckenstein to help Kasumi with her heist. If I remember correctly, they're all some nice short little missions that we can just do real quick, so as far as I'm concerned, it's easiest to just do them right now and get them out of the way.
Anomaly detected.
So let's do our Firewalker missions.
Launching probe. have found something.
Location matching the description of Dr. Case's survey sites. Could reveal valuable mission data. Geth presence detected. Let's go. Kasumi and Garrus. Those two are going to be my squad, I think. We'll stick with our standard gear, not much point in doing anything extra, and let's get going. Is that a Colossus? Is that a fucking Colossus?
For mission objectives.
Oh dear. I remember when we fought those things back in Mass Effect 1. No, they were a pain in the ass. And there you see exactly what I mean when I say that the Hammerhead can't really take much punishment. That was Geth's small arms infantry fire that just killed us. And not a lot of it either. But as I was saying, the Colossi were a pain in the ass in Mass Effect 1 when we had access to the Mako, which could actually lay down some serious fire. It took us forever to bring the damn things down. So I get the feeling this is going to be tricky.
Scanning for mission objectives. Mission objective located.
Okay. Yeah, we got that group down, but we almost died in the process. Not exactly enjoyable, as I'm sure you'll agree.
Geth dropship detected.
Oh, fuck me. I hate you. You suck, Geth, and I want you to die. So we're going to have to be doing the equivalent of using cover with the Hammerhead. Because otherwise we will die. Okay. Come on. Fucking Colossus. Okay, let's just recharge our ability to take damage a tiny bit. Now die, you bastards. Having to take the cautious approach. Because of how little damage this thing can take, it's no fun. But we kind of have no choice. That's you couple of guys down. You bastards are awful. I see a Colossus nearby, and we are absolutely not getting closer until that thing goes down. Sorry, if you don't like that, then I have only this to say. Deal with it, you bastards. We don't care what you think. So now, we'll just blast you with our gun, which I have to say has nowhere near the amount of firepower the Mako did. I still like this thing better, even if it doesn't have quite the amount of firepower or ability to take damage the Mako did, just because its handling is what we refer to in the business as not shit. Anyhow.
Acquired.
That's 2 artifacts. There's a third over here. Going to be a little tricky to both get the artifact and not fall in the death pool, but I should manage it. Oh, that's not an artifact, it's just some resources. Still, resources are good. Up to here. I guess we go this way now. Can't save, unfortunately. I would love to save, because I would also love to not die enough to start over again. But you can't have everything, I suppose. Also, goddammit, another Colossus. I hate those bastards. Can we have one encounter that does not include a frickin' Colossus already? I'm sorry, but they're an absolute pain in the rear to fight. And I have no interest in fighting the bastards. There we go. That's them down. Let's get the artifact. I thought I finally killed the Colossus. But seriously, the amount of firepower that it takes to bring those things down is kind of stupid when you think about it. It's like they're expecting you to have a kind of demigod tank or whatever to be able to beat their asses. It's ridiculous, really. Completely and utterly redonkulous in every possible way.
Dropship detected.
Fuck your dropships. Your dropships. And your dropships also fuck your dropships. And your Geth Prime as well. Also fuck them. They suck. Though not nearly as much as the Colossi do. Because I'd rather take your version of Superman. Okay. Oh wait, the Primes aren't their version of Superman. I'd rather take a Prime over the Geth variety of a tank any day, to be honest. They're less of a pain to kill, for one thing, and that's basically my only reason. because they suck and take forever to die. Okay.
Hull integrity compromised. Please move the vehicle away from the acid.
Why do you say acid like that, and when did I land in it? Those are the two things I need to know.
Warning. Geth forces detected.
Damn it. Where are we talking about? Over here somewhere, no doubt. And it's a goddamn Colossus again. Jesus. Colossus. You fucking bastards. Fucking hell. And that was a death. Still, I made it a decent distance to the mission. Now, where am I gonna have to restart from? That's the question. All the way from the beginning. Are you kidding me? I have to start the fucking mission all over again. This is ridiculous. Come on. I got all the way to the end. Now I have to do it again. This is stupid.
Scanning for mission objectives. Mission objectives located.
Okay. Got them out of the way. Now let's go.
Geth dropship detected.
I'll try not to curse about the existence of this the ridiculous number of colossi on this mission too much. But no promises. Because it is a little bit absurd how many turn up, and the fact that there are no checkpoints. That's also kind of stupid. You have to admit, the utter lack of checkpoints is kind of dumb. Let's get this first artifact and move on. Come on. One down. Two down.
Warning. Geth forces detected.
Yeah. They've been detected, alright. Being a pain in the rear, for the most part. This little bit here I don't mind so much, because I can just pound away at them from a distance. They're dead. let's get our artifact.
Acquired.
And now, up this way, and move on to getting the next few. Who knows? Maybe I'll actually succeed this time. Wouldn't that be novel?
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Yeah. Very hostile. And very annoying to have to kill. Come on now. Will you die already? Your continued existence annoys me. There. Now let's get this artifact.
Acquired.
Now what? Not there, apparently. We'll go over this way. And almost fall in the acid because I'm a dumbass. That's a thing, apparently. Almost falling in the acid, that is. Now, I'd like to kill their infantry from back here, if possible. Now, the Colossus wants to involve itself. But I do believe their infantry is very deadified by now. So I can safely move up and just strafe the asshole. And bump into the Colossus's body, or... yeah. The Colossus's body. Now, we keep doing a little running hops type thing like that.
Warning. Geth forces detected.
Not going to be able to do things the way I prefer with this. That's for damn sure. Like this, on the other hand, has applications. We can't still use this thing while taking cover like I've been doing to keep myself alive. I was just thinking a little bit too one-dimensionally before. That's all. Let's bring down the Prime. And the Destroyer, and it's another fucking Colossus. But with just the one, I can pound you and get myself torn apart by your fire because I'm awful at this. Yeah. That. Another go then. And the unskippable cutscene of annoyance, of course.
Scanning for mission objectives. Mission objectives located.
Now... first wave of idiots been taken care of.
Geth dropship detected.
If I'd gone fast enough, maybe I could have just skipped the enemies and gotten that data and been off before they could really start targeting me. I doubt it, but maybe I'll give it a try for the next set. And let's not be on fire while trying to fight them, okay?
Acquired.
I think it's time to try and zoom ahead.
Warning. Geth forces detected. Hull integrity compromised.
And
Please move the
we
vehicle
died
away
from acid. God damn it. Back. Just went ahead and did that whole mess off camera so you wouldn't have to put up with me fighting through all the enemies again, because it is a bit of a pain when you have to do it repeatedly like I'm having to. So, let's finish this fight, shall we? Of course, chances are most, if not all, of the deaths that actually happened in this mission will end up on camera for a couple of reasons, including the fact that I don't really get to use the hammerhead a whole lot in this game. As much as I complain about it not being very good, it is the only vehicle in the game, and other than a couple of little sections in the Overlord DLC, these Firewalker missions are the only uses it will be getting. Full stop. So, I think I'm going to show all of my deaths just to sort of showcase what the Hammerhead is like overall. Even if I do think it's not a very good vehicle. For a couple of reasons. Including just the fact that it can't take a punishment. It can't take any punishment. And I prefer vehicles that can take a pounding, although I also want them to have some sort of mobility. And neither of the vehicles in the Mass Effect series really fall into that category.
Mission objectives completed.
But that mission is done now. Blah blah blah, got artifacts, location not found, gets eradicated, 2,500 credits. That's nice. Now, we've got the 2 other Project Firewalker missions that I want to get done.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
And I'm going to recharge our fuel reserves, for lack of a better phrase, before we take off for the next Firewalker mission. Recover research data and Geth incursion are next. We'll recover the research data first. So let's just blitz through these as fast as we can, hopefully. Cover our research data.
Anomaly detected.
Find that anomaly.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Let's land and get the research data. And once again, I will take Kasumi and Garrus, as they are my favorite characters in Mass Effect 2 right now. And I need no other reason than that, clearly. And oh joy, we're apparently due a visit to Hoth, if the snowstorm is anything to go by.
Primary systems online. Adverse geothermal activity has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base.
Okay then. Guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. We can't use the GPS to find our way to the base, unfortunately. We gotta do this the old-fashioned way.
Warning. Area compromised due to unstable volcanic activity.
Alrighty. Let's scan whatever this is.
Acquired.
Bit of resources. Not that bothered, honestly. And now, I see an entrance down there. Most probably the way we need to go.
Research base entrance ahead.
Okay then. Let's get out of the Hammerhead. And we're actually doing something on foot, since the Hammerhead was just our way to get here, it seems. Speaking of which, let's put on our incineration round on all our weapons. Because, if I remember correctly, we're probably going to end up having to fight at some stage. I'll start out with the shotgun equipped, and I'm saving the game right fucking now. Because I am a paranoid son of a bitch. In games like this especially. I'm the type of person who thinks that everything goes wrong, even more so in video games. Even if that's not the case. I'm likely to believe that it's the case. And broken windows. I don't like this. 250 credits. We have detected a site of incredible significance located beneath the volcano. The unpredictable terrain will make retrieval of any data extremely hazardous. Don't know what that's about, but I suppose we'd best give it a look at some point. Now, I could bypass that door, use that terminal, activate the sensors. Oh. Damn it. I probably wanted to explore the other stuff first.
Research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure. We have to go now.
But I wanted to explore first. Come on.
I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the Reapers, all of them. They must be stopped.
Okay. Now let's bypass this thing. Though, admittedly, it's a little bit dumb of me to be trying to explore this place while everything is coming down around our ears, but I'm gonna do it anyhow. So yeah. Okay. That was not worth it at all. Not even a little bit. That's the same fucking thing as before. Come on, guys. Let's GTFO. We need to make like a tree and leave. Get in the hammerhead. And let's get out of here and hope my random poking around for a few seconds didn't make things more complicated.
Warning, hull damage sustained.
Okay, let's get out of here. Hopefully we don't get too much more lava flooding. Come on, guys. Okay, this tunnel is shaking itself to bits. Let's get out of here. Like yesterday would be a great time. Or a century ago, maybe? That would also work. Or the beginning of fucking time itself. Let's try that for our time that we leave, shall we? Hey. Well, nice timing, Joker. He does rather seem to have a knack for timing his arrivals well. I mean, first Artemis Tau when we rescued Liara, and now this? Damn, he's good at this. Location discovered, landing party extracted from volcano, 1,600 credits. Okay. Now there's one more mission. Before I take it, I'm gonna save the game. And we'll have to refill our fuel once again.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
So let's refill this fuel real quick. And now the Firewalker. Their guess incursion. Check it out. Project Overlord we're not going to be doing for a long time. Hence why I haven't even read the related email yet.
Anomaly detected.
So let's have a look.
Probe away.
What you got for
On
me?
our sensors.
Let's see. Detecting potential valuable data from pods with our scans. Let's get on it. We'll add you two, our typical squad, at this point in time, and get out there for the second to last Hammerhead exclusive mission. And no, I said that last planet was Hoth. No, that last planet was Mustafar. This planet is fucking Hoth.
Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located.
Okay.
Atmospheric data acquired.
And
Engine temperature stabilizer.
that, of course, means that we are on a bit of a time limit for this mission. Because if the engine temperature
Falling.
degrades too much, we're not going to be able to continue. So we gotta do this.
Extraction complete.
And we gotta do it damn fast.
Extraction complete.
There. 7 of them left.
Caution, engine temperature falling.
We'll be at 6 soon.
Extraction complete.
Let's go.
Caution, engine temperature falling.
I see. Get me my node.
Extraction complete. Warning, engine temperature
Now.
below recommended parameters.
Come on.
Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature
Let's hurry up. We're getting down there. This thing is not going to want to maintain the optimal temperature for operations very long.
Warning.
Let's get on it.
Below recommended parameters.
2 left.
Caution, engine temperature falling.
Come on.
Engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Come on.
Extraction complete.
1 left. Let's go.
Engine temperature falling.
Let's go. We gotta get that last one and then get the fuck out of here.
Warning. Engine temperature below recommended parameters.
Come on, guys. Scan this thing before our engine implodes.
That should do it.
Yeah, now let's get out of here before the engine on this thing dies. And thanks for the timely pickup, Joker. I do appreciate it. Now, I think we're done here. Level up. We got our atmospheric data. 2,500 credits and a bit of palladium. Now let's get going. Now, this Prothean site is the last Project Firewalker mission, and it's going to be the last one that we do in today's episode. Brace yourself, everyone. Now let's fuel up and get on to that mission. Firewalker Prothean Ruin. Then we're done with the Firewalker until I finally decide it's time to do the Overlord missions. Let's go. I see our Prothean Ruin over here.
Anomaly detected.
Mm-hmm. Not even bothering to read the lore on these planets because it honestly doesn't have a whole lot of importance. Prothean artifacts detected on planet surface. Artifact site is protected by a powerful energy barrier. Scans detect muted mechanical signatures consistent with hidden automated defenses. Well then, let's land and blow up those hidden automated defenses. Clearly the best approach for us to be taking, right? Now we get these two. And I am going to give Shepard some more points in Assault Mastery. Live longer, more damage, more faster recharge time, etc. She's the only one who gets an upgrade at the moment, though. So let's do this.
Kinetic barrier detected. Kinetic barrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
Yes, probably a good idea. Blow things up so that we can blow things up.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Genius! We blow things up so that we can then proceed to blow things up. Come on, guys.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Okay then.
Barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier deactivated.
Alright.
Path is clear.
There goes our kinetic barrier. Problem solved. Clearly. Very solved. Now let's get out of the hammerhead and find whatever it is we're here for. We may end up negotiating with it with our shotgun also. It all depends on what it is. The sight is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I shall ask Dr. Alloy for whatever help he can provide. Well, I'm guessing that didn't go over too well for these fellas, as this Dr. Alloy is apparently batshit insane. At the very least. But what's that humming noise we're hearing? That little vibration? It's odd, but kind of interesting at the same time. Journal to listen to, and a dead body to examine.
Dr. Alloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack.
Well, now we know how they found him.
I've silenced Alloy. Forever.
But this is getting a little bit grim. But hey, at least we get 3,750 credits out of it. That's worth a man's life, right? If you couldn't tell, I was being sarcastic.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
Great.
This should come in handy.
I'll take your biotic damage upgrade. I'll apply that to myself later. Now let's hack a computer. What the hell? Those two, and that. Don't know what happened on my first attempt. What the hell is that? Dr. Case would never understand the deal I made with the collectors. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. It nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen, to ensure you remained safe. The damned collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remained innocent of this ugly business. It was all for you, Dr. Robert Alloy. I have a feeling that this deal did not turn out quite as he intended. And the collectors probably just went, ha ha ha, screw you, and betrayed him at the last minute. But what is this artifact? It's like a miniaturized version of the Infinity Machine from Stellaris, or just a clear globe. Shepard, what did you do? Did you break the Prothean artifact? Tell me you didn't break the Prothean artifact. Oh, we've just turned it into a Palantir instead. Nice. Very nice. But on the plus side, at least it's portable. And since we have it, Cerberus doesn't get to hold on to the damn thing, so ha ha ha, screw you, elusive man. Got our upgrade, 7,500 credits total, some element 0. That'll do it for us.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Do we actually have a new message? Yeah, we do. Artifacts cataloged. The artifacts you gathered might give us a lead on a larger Prothean site. They have incredible value and might be instrumental in building our understanding of the Prothean legacy. Excellent work in mitigating the Geth activity. We'll keep you appraised of anything that threatens your mission. A very capable team is analyzing the data you gathered from the Geth's research into atmospheric change. We hope it may open up new avenues for terraforming procedures for future colonies. The tech used in the beacons also contains communication innovations that should help us develop better systems to reduce atmospheric noise. No evidence of Prothean activity on the planet. That was a close one on Karamoto, Shepard. A disturbing fact even, has come to light in analyzing the channel you used to transmit your findings. Unauthorized transmissions have been sent. That's irrelevant because it's for old stuff. Historic discovery. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. Oh shit. It will keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, if Dr. Case had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard. Yes, lots of landmark find for humanity. Unfortunately, they're in the hands of fucking Cerberus, who is just going to use them to further their xenophobe bullshit agenda. I am not happy about this. If we could give it to anyone but Cerberus, I would be happy to. But I will take the biotic damage research. Now, is there anything else I can upgrade right now? No, we need resources that I do not currently possess, so that'll have to wait. For now, let's head up to the captain's cabin. And apparently my fish died. Oh no, not the fish! My fish died. I need to get more of those. Examine the space hamster. Hello there, Boo. How are you liking your new little home? Aww. And since we actually retrieved this relic, we get to keep it, and it's going in Shepard's collection of strange and mysterious artifacts we picked up on an alien world when we finally opened that museum that we've talked about for so many years. And it's quite a neat little artifact. Now let's get some music going. Well, I think this is a good place to end this episode. So, thank you for watching my Let's Play of Mass Effect 2, And I hope you'll join me next time when we will be heading over to Beckenstein to help Kasumi with her heist. Until next time, I'll see you then, folks. I'll see you then. Take care.